Good afternoon, chat. Hello. Hi. Early stream today. How's it going? You know, last night was very needed. I definitely need to be able to laugh once in a while so much that I can't stop laughing. And it doesn't happen as often as I would like. I can be easily amused, but to get to a point where I just, like, break, like, something just absolutely just, like, breaks. Well, it's nice. Once in a while, it's nice. Kapusi was one of them. Tubby Custard. That might have been a, good idea for a segment, actually, is just, like, the times that I've laughed so hard at something that I just couldn't stop because my brain is like, rotten. It's like Mike Stoklaza when an old woman shows up. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Can't stream later, so I'm streaming now for a couple hours. Metal Gear is gonna be... I'm gonna finish that over the next couple days, perhaps. I'm not sure yet. And, I figured that's a better evening stream. But Silk Song feels like something I could just kind of play whenever. I don't know. Because people are making their own progress, and... it just feels like... it's just kind of... less story-focused, for me at least. But we are also going to play Goblin Cleanup, which I'm a little worried about, but it's probably fine. And, also I wanted to show you something interesting, which is... this isn't my picture, but someone sent me this. What do you a burger in the circus? Lurger in the circus, a clown patty. Does anyone want this shirt? Do you know how many volcanoes were poisoned? And how many trees were farted upon? To create this one shirt? Someone just said 2050s humor. I'm telling you, man, we're here now. Walurger. It's the new McDanuge item. Look at the background homunculus. Let's see. I didn't even realize there was homunculi in there. Oh, on the left of the clown. There's a couple. Yeah, they're weird. They're pretty weird in there. But when you look at that, and you compare it to this, which is just a wonderful picture of a boat on the ocean. Look at that beautiful water. This is true photography. This is what it's all about, chat. Just hanging out on a boat, going for a nice sail. Chat, it's a blueberry cheesecake. Do you know what this reminds me of? You know that dog picture I showed Germa? Oh, this is making the rounds. This is everywhere. This has been sent to me even. But that dog picture I showed Germa and Stir and Poke, where it's sideways and it looks like an alien, and then you kind of understand what's happening, and then it's normal. That was this. Once in a while, a photo comes along where it's just kind of difficult to understand what you're looking at, but then once you get it, you can't go back to the way it was. So... shit like this has been around as long as Photoshop has. The thing about this is... Photoshop is one thing. This is just a real photo. Like, that's not an ocean. I think it's just a close-up with a tilt shift a little bit, kind of, and the lighting is really harsh on the cheesecake, on the frosting, or whatever. There's an edited version going around too. Let me type viral cheesecake, which I wouldn't recommend eating. No, it doesn't come up. Try viral cheesecake blueberry. Also doesn't come up. I'm gonna type viral cheesecake illusion. Then it comes up. But yeah, I don't know, chat. It could be... I see a couple different ones. I don't know if they're AI or what, but... There's also this one I just found, which... What the fuck is going on here? Huh. Why is that so... It's like... different. Kind of. So there's two versions of this image going around. The one that you're looking at and this one. So I wonder if someone just did it over, or someone put it through an AI and said, make the blueberry topping, the filling, the cream, whatever, blueberry, look like an ocean. There's a whole thread on Photoshop battles. Could just be Photoshop. You're right. You know what the problem is? In the year of our Lord 2025, the word AI is just so, like, ever-present. It almost feels like Photoshop is this quaint old technology, but of course it's still being used. And I have to remember that. Photoshop this blue cheesecake. Well, this is the picture on Photoshop battles. And then someone put Moses in there, of course. Okay. I don't know, chat. People are just photoshopping stuff. So the mystery will continue until I get to the bottom of this. I don't plan on it. After today, I'll forget about this entirely. But I was wondering, is this the original image? Is this a Photoshop? No idea if I'll find out. Anyone will know, or anyone can find out. Can anyone recreate this is the real question. Can you get this so good, with the lighting so perfect, and the blueberry so detailed, that it can look like an ocean in the comfort of your own home? And who cares is the answer. What's the status on the next Redvox album? Wouldn't you like to know? God, these people are interested in my music. Alright, paycheck is in the mail. I don't know when, but I promise you, it's happening. And it will be this year. There's no way it's not going to be this year. Vinyl will not be this year, but it's this year. Everything is like being finalized, including the last mixes. Like I said, we had to record some songs. Joe went on vacation. Some of the band members went on vacation. It was just this thing where, everything kind of coalesced into one delay after another. CD will not be this year, I don't think. It depends on how fast CD production can happen. It could happen, but I think we might want to launch CD and vinyl at the same time. I'm not sure how that stuff really works. Like, what is the best practice for that sort of thing? I still don't know. I just don't know. So, we'll let you know. Will there be a Redvox Direct for the release date? Up next, an album that's been delayed for a full year. Do people still buy CDs? Genuinely curious. Even for a band like mine, where I know most of the audience is just being generous and nice and kind because they like my funny Speen voice. No, I know people do like the music, but I have to also take into account, like, how many people actually want CDs? If we do a run of 500, which we usually do, they eventually, a year or so, they can sell. I know that's more for other, like, bigger bands. So, we can sell 500. It just might take a year or two. Especially if, like, you're at a convention, people will buy those. So, it's just, like, a little cheaper. People still collect CDs. I know people have CD collections. So...